Hello there, folks. This is Keanotix, and I'm back after a very lengthy hiatus. I do apologise for that, but it was the holidays, kind of busy time of year for everyone involved, I think. And yeah, I probably missed like the fun times with the AdSense and all stuff, but I'm not networked yet, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I am overdue to making some content in the channel, and I did get some feedback, and a lot of people did actually like this series that I did with Planetary Annihilation. That is Planetary Annihilation Titans, the only version of the game currently available to everyone. The regular Planetary Annihilation was, you could say, a Kickstarter exclusive. I don't think I mentioned that the first time round. Titans is the commercial release that they made shortly after. It was offered as a discounted upgrade pack for the members that had the Kickstarter version. And since then, I did a small series on it. I invite you to check that out on my YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description as well. Probably to catch you up on some of the basics of the game, not to mention me still being a big, huge newbie babby mode. So I played a regular version of Galactic Conquest on that playthrough, using the default settings that comes with the regular game. But since then, I have discovered the wonderful world that is the mod community for this game. And it is quite extensive, to say the least. There's a bunch of them, and I'll even show you the recommended one. This is just the recommended mods. So there's one now called Galactic War Overhaul. Not to mention, well, the one mod I did have installed, which you probably saw before, was more Pew Pew, which made the gunfire for all the units more distinct and more recognizable, so you can recognize them at a glance, plus just made it look cooler. But since then, there's been a whole, well, there's always been a bunch of other expansion mods that I didn't use at the time, because I wanted to give you the game in its raw form, as raw as I could manage anyway. But since then, my buddies and I have been playing like multiplayer games against the AI, and we've used the Queller AI mod, which I've got installed, and it makes the AI seem a little bit more realistic. It uses less cheats, I suppose, and makes the AI actually, behave more rationally. Uses makes it closer to like playing an actual human. It's never going to be as good as playing against a human, but it's quite good for giving. It adapts to you, so you have to kind of change up your tactics on the fly, and there's a little bit more refinement. Instead of just easy, medium, hard, and hardest, it's got like about twice as many difficulties, each with slightly more varying degrees of toughness. Now, we had this one installed as well, and this one's quite fun to play against, but also kind of dangerous if you make the map too big or the number of players too high, because it can just lead into full, like, very large scale warfare that you've never seen. I can't even describe to you the bonkers matches we ended up with playing against this. But also, not to diminish the importance of Queller AI, but we also had this installed, the Legion expansion. Now this addresses a very clear issue with the game, and one that I cannot rightly dismiss either, is that technically speaking, you only have one faction in the game. You play as the same army against other players, and the only difference you really have is the individual commanders, which you don't really get to see most of half the time. Even in the Galactic War, when you're supposedly up against different coloured factions with their own personalities and that, they're still using the same army. This is a direct address to that. This gives you a whole different army, an entirely new faction, hundreds of new units used for skirmish and multiplayer. Unfortunately, it can't be used in single player, which is unfortunate because I would like to show you this one. Maybe in a bonus episode sometime, we'll see. But this is, I cannot overstate how good this mod is. This is why the title screen has changed to red, by the way, because I've got this installed and sort of active. But the one I want to show you today is the one we're going to focus on, the Galactic War Overhaul. It makes the Galactic War, well, you can probably read the description there. First of all, it makes it more challenging. It features that Queller AI I mentioned before. I think it might be even made by the same guy. trying to find the... Ah, well, maybe it is. Well, it uses the same AI. Yes, in fact it is. There you go, Quitch. Quella has maybe Quitch as well. So it gives you more levels, more personalities, also more variety in the types of battles you end up with. Sometimes you end up with multiple... In the previous game, I ended up with multiple planets, maybe with multiple different kind of scenarios to pit myself with. But it's usually the same kind of AI. It would play the same way each time. This not only adds more personality to each of the enemies you fight, they give them different stats, different AI patterns, and also introduces extra adversaries. Like they'll have like a third faction fighting in amongst you to kind of just be a general nuisance and interfere. So you have to deal with maybe multiple enemies on multiple fronts, which means that getting that sub-commander like before, which I avoided doing in our last playthrough, because it would make the base game too easy. This time, however, it's actually more of a valid choice. Like sometimes you might actually need that extra AI helper to help you manage the sheer number of enemies you come up against. I did do a trial run of this. I say a trial run. I actually just outright played a Galactic War Overhaul version of a campaign, and I have to say it was much more challenging, much more let's just say, yeah, no, it was basically all that I've just described. It was a far better experience, and I did eventually beat it, and I actually unlocked a new commander as a result, which was quite nice. So today we're going to start using this. So out of that, please. So yeah, if you do pick this game up, I would recommend looking into the mod list once you've got the hang of the base game. It is quite the experience once you do start putting in some mods to expand your gameplay. And also, the Galactic War Overhaul adds a bunch of extra units to your the base army as well. For example, it introduces anti-air robot, which you didn't get before. You didn't get a anti-air mech unit. So let's go for Galactic War. Now, we normally it's like Legionis Machina, that one in you get basic. Each faction has its own style of play, affecting sub-commanders and navy commanders. Legionis Machina vehicles, Foundation Air, Synchronous Robots, Revenants Orbital, Cluster Land. So let's have a quick look. Right, so Foundation's purple, Synchronous is green, Revenants, what were Revenants again? They were supposed to be orbital, and Cluster, which were land. So I think, this might actually be more of just basic. I think actually, no, you still get the loadouts, but I think in the actual map, this is what these armies will focus on if you come across them. So which one do I want to have less trouble with? Let's go with... But you know what? I didn't go purple. I think I went green in my trial run of this, and I went blue the last time with my other playthroughs of this game. So, size. Bigger galaxies and more commanders, larger maps, higher CPU and RAM requirements. Oops. And will likely pose a great challenge to complete. If you want to use a large galaxy, then change this setting last to speed up how quickly other settings changes are applied. Okay, so let's go with difficulty. So this one actually breaks down what the difficulties are like or who they're suited to. So for this, casual, you've completed the tutorial. Iron, you've had some hours in PA. Bronze, you beat vanilla Galactic War. Silver, you beat the skirmish AI. Now you'd think that would be a bit strange to put that afterwards, wouldn't you? Gold, you beat the Queller AI mod. Platinum, one enemy is no challenge. Diamond, your loadouts are OP. Uber, you just hate winning. Custom, you can create your own challenge, and it's not lying about that. I'll show you what custom looks like. Yep, see all that crap that just appeared? That's how much you can tweak this. You can go full on, like, micromanage every aspect of how difficult or how easy this campaign can be. I don't think the menu's quite finished yet, though. There's a there's I'm not yeah. There's tweaks. There you go. So tweaks: default leave enabled. Lobotomy applied. The tutorial restrictions on the AI, so it poses almost no threat. Slower expansion. Enemies takes longer to grow its economy. Prevent waste. Turns excess eco into more factories. So you can even like screw around with the AI till it's almost your personal ideal of hell, even if you wanted to be that bad about it. So I'm setting bronze at least. So you beat vanilla AI. I think I actually had to go. No, I think I put this on bronze, and I think I managed to just beat it. But it was not easy. So I'm going to go for bronze because we did beat the AI, beat the Galactic War in our last playthrough. So let's go on that assumption. Now, faction scaling. Number of enemy factions is adjusted for the galaxy size. You start more neutral systems for free technology. We'll see how we do. Tougher commanders. Enemies use commander armor tech on regular worlds and commander combat tech on boss worlds. Hardcore. Permanent death. No restarts when your commander is annihilated. Not quite ready for that yet. So let's choose a tune the mech. So that's the guy I started using more regularly. A bunch of these guys. This is one of my friend's favorites, Invictus. I think this is the one that they use for all the advertising. I think this is the one that appears in the cutscene at the start. You start getting really cool. So once with the treads, I'm less fond of, but that's just my personal touch. For me, this is like, you know, I like the idea of giant mechs, like two-legged things, which isn't always the most efficient form of war machine, I have to be said. Well, what did that one say? Oh, I nearly thought that was Raziel. I was thinking, oh, I'd like that. Nemicus. Damus Upsta. Centurion. That's the guy I used in my last playthrough. I could always make this just a sequel. Osiris, as another one of my friends used. Locus. Commander Nut. Visionic. That looks kind of similar to the dude from Total Annihilation. So, actually it's this guy, he looks cool. Right, so, we'll go for a loadout. Vehicle Commander, Air Commander, Orbital Commander, Bot Commander. These let you start with the basic basic factories of the respected forces. I unlocked Orbital Commander for a while ago. I think you normally just start with Vehicle Commander, but I think I unlocked these later on. Another one I've unlocked is the Bionic Augmentation Commander of Neutralizing, otherwise known as Bacon. Because that's what it says, B-A-C-O-N. The Bacon Commander. Now, my friends keep telling me to play as this guy because he's just bonkers. You start with almost no technology, but your commander is far more effective in combat. And, oh dear lord. Increase the speed of 650. You could just, like, you could circumnavigate like a planet in mere seconds if you really wanted to. So there's a whole bunch of other ones. I've unlocked this one, Tourist Commander. You turn up with a fat wallet, but little else. Huge amounts of storage, but no metal extractors, no basic land or air factories. Sub-commanders will not do anything except defend themselves and automatically transfer their excess income to you. That's probably not what we want to do in this one. I'm happy to go for the Bacon Commander. In fact, yeah, let's start this. Let's start the saga of the Bacon Commander. This is going to go as well. So let's call this one. Yeah. Second war. Yep, there we go. Alright, so enough dilly-dallying around. Let's get to actually fighting, huh? And this is where the game basically just crashes. Oh, there you go. Took a second.
Greetings, Commander. Much has been lost since...
We saw this. so I'll skip that.
Galactic map online.
Okay, so we have 2 tech bags. Both of them are empty. I have access to no bloody buildings. So we're our purple faction. There's a red dude right there already, and I think some neutral territories to get us maybe started. So maybe let's go for one of these guys first. Alright, so we're surrounded by red. What have we got? Basic bot tech, single laser defense tower upgrade tech. Oh, hello. Single laser tower upgrade tech, which replaces the basic turret's laser with a fabricator which repairs units and reclaims wreckage within range. Huh. Interesting. So, efficiency tech. Efficiency tech increases the metal and energy production by 25%. Tech also grants metal and energy storage. I wouldn't mind having the storage actually, which would be quite nice. Basic bot tech, that would be nice, but I maybe not need it as. Ugh. No, I think having the storage first might be better first.
Economy upgrade is available.
Okay, that's what this one does.
Enemy faction leader discovered.
No kidding! We've got a faction already. Wait, hang on. Why is that I've got a treasure chest? Well, anyway, let's explore this first.
Scanning.
Oh, nuts. Okay, so there's the storage compression tech, which means I can keep a lot more metal and energy per building. Also gives you the storage structures, but I already have those. So, torpedo launcher upgrade tech. Torpedo launcher enables the targeting of hover and coastal navy units by the torpedo launcher. Okay, that maybe not what I need. I think I might need basic vehicle tech. That's probably a better one to start with than bot tech.
Vehicle tech available.
Right, so if that's a faction leader. This is a treasure planet, hiding a loadout you have yet to unlock, but beware the Guardians, armed with whatever technology bonuses you bring with you to this planet. They will stop at nothing to defend its secrets. Guardians, genocidal, personality, unknown. That actually might not be a bad place to start with, just given what we have at the moment. Yeah, why not? Let's begin our first episode with something truly ridiculous. He says he regrets his decision. Oh well.
Battle selected.
So, first fight in a new series of Planetary Annihilation. Called the Second War. Now, a lot of people got a kick out of the fact that I was kind of learning as I went with regard to playing the game through in terms of the campaign mode. In fact, it's a general comment that I hear people like about me streaming or gaming in general. It's like a weird. I make learning the game look fun or something. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, you probably better off actually asking my peers. But in any case, I just like playing games and getting better at them. And I like feeling like I'm progressing. It's hard to kind of, for me to sort of enjoy a game if I feel like I'm learning nothing or not growing from the experience in some way. Like, I've started getting back into RTSs lately. Played a whole bunch, ranging from like classics like Command & Conquer to, I say, new stuff like this one. But even the Total Annihilation games I played recently, and it's a slightly different ballgame to the rest.
Select starting location.
I think I talked about that in my last playthrough as well. Okay, so it's one planet. It's me versus them, and it's a tiny, tiny planet. Oh, this is going to go well. Right. Shall we? Start Annihilation.
Landing sequence activated.
Just want to forget how to do everything. Right. This is the Beacon Commander. Look at him go. Am I going to build anything? No! I should have probably built a factory. See if I can locate the enemy first. So the commander doesn't normally go this fast. And the best part is, the Bacon Commander starts with this speed and can be made to go faster. Might as well keep going until I can find the enemy.
Enemy detected.
Oh, they've started already. There he is. Go nuts, my boy. Oh, they got repaired. No, time to bombast out of there. Nope, this is not going as well as I planned. Maybe 3 commanders is a bit much. So, that's went poorly. It's not the best start, but we know where they are now. Let's see, and yeah, another one of those. Oh, I get orbital tech already. Can't imagine I get much though. Oh dear, that turret got annihilated. Alright.
Continue scope enabled.
Oh, these guys have no mercy. Yep. Maybe trying to do a rush early was probably not the best plan.
More measures required. Commander under attack.
I noticed. Oh, this is probably not the best start. Yeah, maybe going with the Bacon Commander first was probably not the best plan.
Commander requires a loadout. Alert. Commander reactor is overheating.
Yep, nope, I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah, nope, they completely swamped me. Look how much they built in just a few minutes. Okay, so probably going after these guys first with, like, the little tech I have is probably not the smartest move. Plus they were all unicorn ones.
Galactic map online.
So yeah, that's what the Bacon Commanders can do. So let's maybe go for something a little bit more down to earth. Because those guys were genocidal and with unknown personality. They have my technology bonuses. So they're probably going to come at me with everything they have, and if I'm not careful, I could very quickly lose that. So unless I go at unless I fight them straight away, I will have issues. So we could always try that again, but I might want to do another battle first to maybe do this episode proper. So let's go with Ruben.
Enemy commander detected. Battle selected.
Because darn it, we're going to have a proper match, and it's probably probably will kill me. Yeah, the actual map I've chosen this time is maybe a medium, but that doesn't mean it's going to be any easier. Yeah, so this is my first time using the Bacon Commander. Yeah, you could probably tell. There's probably some people that have already played as Bacon Commander that could probably give me some pointers. Don't worry, there's a comment section just for that. But yeah, I honestly thought I had them there because I genuinely thought I killed the first one, but it turns out I didn't. Either that or they just instantly repaired them. Which is also possible. In either case, we're going to have to maybe come back at that one with a slightly better strategy than what we just did.
Choose landing site.
Right. Oh, ice planet. Well, let's say ice planet. So half ice with a jungle equator. Almost. Right, do I want to start near the trees or do I want to start in the snow? I might try the snow because it means I can get buildings up a little faster if I don't have trees in the way. But trees also provide early scale matter. Plus this big whopping canyon might help me with defensive structures. Oh yeah, an update that they've actually made to the game, like an actual official update, is that the commander can now build and not only an orbital factory, but also the anti-orbital turrets, which is very handy. And this isn't a mod, this is like an actual officially patched update to the game. So that's going to remove a lot of headaches early on. Right. Let's do 5 and about here. Not to mention about, 20 tanks? hydraulics on the...
Orbital launcher
Ugh.
online.
Completely messed up. Right, Commander, away! There's a scan to do a big general patrol of the planet. Since you find something, the game will let me know. And this time, I can actually focus on what the game's going to do. Maybe 10 was too much. Oh yeah, the commander could swim. Probably should have mentioned that.
Enemy detected.
Oh, go again there. Get in there, boy. Fuck them up! See how much damage I can do to their commander first. Oh, look at it, isn't it glorious? Never cannon's just going so much faster. There we go. One commander down. Thus, the Bacon Commander. So yeah, I think this playthrough is going to play out a little bit differently. That took 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, continue war. So yeah, the Bacon Commander has the prospect of either being utterly broken as all hell, or just outright hilarious at the same time. Plus, it also presents a very unique challenge. So, let's explore and see what kind of tech we end up with.
Tech veins are full.
Okay. Oh! So, economy fabrication tech, vehicle armor tech, orbital fabrication tech. These are just boosts to already existing stuff we have, but I really want an additional data bank.
Capacity increased.
So that's not bad, is it? How long have we been going? We've been going about 30 minutes. Let's do one more. Evans Doorway. So there's two guys. There's the Invictus and the security guys. This might be a good example of the kind of new version of the campaign we're up against. So let's do that real quick.
Hostile commander sighted. Battle selected.
It says real quick. And then about half an hour later you'll start crying and saying, I wanted this to be short. So, strategy seems to be get at least a couple of basic factories up and running, or some basic economy up and running, and maybe then go explore with your commander, because it's certainly fast enough. Not going to have the same kind of maneuverability as, like, say, aircraft would have, and I think he moves maybe slightly slower in the water, but it means if you find the enemy, you can do some damage with your commander, hop them straight back to your base, and then build up an actual sizable force. But we still have very little tech on our side to actually use. So maybe try and do the same strategy we did before and see how the confrontation goes. Besides, I've got two opponents this time. I have to beat them both in order to complete the level. And the security force is nothing to be scoffed at. They're extra faction. They're not necessarily allied with the primary faction of the planet, but they'll still make life difficult. So my guess is making things difficult for them might just be the way to go. Whew. Let's see. Oh, this is
Select starting location. location.
This is a very small planet. It's called Daybreak. Huh. Oh, hang on. Or maybe it's just a very big solar system. No, this doesn't look like a very big planet at all. I might have problems here. Alright.
Initiating commander launch sequence.
Same as the first. I think that's how this thing goes. Who knows? And then I'm not maybe going to go for the orbital just yet. And off he goes! May he find trouble wherever he walks. Where's he going now? Oh. I didn't accidentally call him back, did I? Oh, of course, because I put him on patrol. So he's going to do any tasks that happen to be in his way. Because he's a fabricator type bot as well, it means that he'll repair any kind of unit structures that he comes across. Oh, there we go.
Commander under attack.
There's one of them. Let's get rid of them first.
Enemy sighted.
Maneuver a little bit. Moving away. Oh,
Commander under attack.
there we go. And maybe, yeah, another factory and another... Oops, hang on. Do that first, and then do that. Shift key is very important. Also, I ought to repair the commander before he does anything else. Actually, I'll put them there. I'm actually doing no bad. I'm actually not using any of the storage units, I've just realized. How about you do that, actually? One with storage bag each. Oh, I forgot. Yep.
Orbital launcher complete.
And get 5 of those up. Might not actually have time. Okay, so they're probably going to be that way.
Commander health restored.
Let's get down there. That's where the orange guys were. So if to hazard a guess, I'd say they're over this way. Oh dear. They're in a more defensive position. No, so they're kind of clearing the forest for me, which is kind of nice, but also horrible at the same time. After all that time I spent trying to get those things up as well. Right, okay. Get busy already.
Insufficient mana.
I need to find these guys quickly. Ah, my drones are getting pummeled. Hang on. Aha, hang on. Where is my commander? Ah, good boy. He's found something. It might not have been far off earlier.
Commander taking damage.
I found them! Oh my goodness, what on earth? This won't do.
More metal extractors needed.
Let's check some orbital defense satellites up, huh? Actually, scratch that. You can do that instead. Actually, get one of those to finish that off. I don't think I had enough, let's just say, gusto to get the Bacon Commander in there and completely destroy them. I mean, those catapult bots are still troublesome. If I don't do something about this guy soon, I'm probably going to be in lots of trouble.
Energy desperately needed.
Oh, they took out my batteries, dang it. Right, stop you having the commander do nothing and get busy work.
Commander under attack.
He actually has more trouble with, like, tanks than he does anything else. I don't think I was. Yeah, I was. I was not actually repairing the commander at all. I was just assisting him. That's why he wasn't getting any health back. What the heck? That's different.
taking damage.
Ooh, that's not good. No, the way this is going, I'm not going to be able to keep up. Oops, hang on. No, I didn't mean to zoom that far. Where did I find those guys again? Oh, I genuinely can't remember. Wait, was it there? Yeah, it was there. I'm just gonna have to go in and hope I can destroy them before they do anything else. Only problem with the big commander, it runs too fast for the rest of your trip to catch up.
Commander taking damage. Enemy scissors detected. Commander requires repair.
Oh no.
Commander critically damaged.
Well, we lost that one. Yeah, this is what happens. This is the new AI, this is the new way of doing things. So I took out the first player. I should have probably just went straight for the other guy. So that took a bit longer, that took about 15 minutes. And that's just what happens with the new AI, it swarms you if you leave it rolling for even a few minutes. So me maybe taking out the other guy less quickly maybe did me more hurt than good, but I don't know. I think it's probably a good lesson. It's a whole different ball game now. It didn't even matter to get the it didn't even matter to get the regular guy either. Hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, that's interesting. I have ownership of that planet now. But because I got beat, I don't get to keep any tech. Huh. There's something new. Don't know if that's supposed to happen or not, but I killed the original commander. Oh well. Needs must. Right. Oh, Queller. Neural network thought to originally used to train new commanders is continued to train cycles where they're slumbered, and now it's the deadliest force in the galaxy. Certainly is that. Alright, I think this will do for the first episode. I might continue this playthrough, or I might start a new one and do it with a proper loadout to start with, but I might try and continue the adventures of the Bacon Commander. Just, I think it's an interesting way to play it. You obviously have to kind of maybe rush down, and yeah, you can see that tactic works sometimes, but not always. And you can get some early victories, but you're going to have to use it to maybe get some quick victories to start with, and then build up a decent arsenal for you to actually do proper sort of matches, while still keeping a silly upgraded commander to do with as you will. Maybe even using them as a brunt of your actual force to invade other planets. Means that when he actually lands on the planet himself, or if you have to escape to another planet, he's not going to be completely defenseless. Oh well. Like I said, I'll do this now, folks. I have been Keanotix. This has been Planetary Annihilation's Titan. Try that again. Planetary Annihilation Titans. And I shall see you next time. Ta-ra for now. Bye.